2006. Listen to that in the distance. They reckon the speed you could get at Lake Bonneville is usually 5 or 10% slower than you'd get anywhere else. And they say the reason is because the place is at a very high altitude. It's over 5,000 feet high, and it's usually pretty hot there in summer, so the atmosphere is pretty lean. Traction's also a problem. These guys run very high tyre pressures to reduce friction, and they have wheel spin off the line and at high speed. This guy's CB350 did 106 yesterday. It's not bad. Honda used to claim they did 106, but no one ever got more than about 85 out of it. So for it to really do 106 is pretty good.
Lights are on this side. That's what they tell me. On this side of the line.
You get all sorts of stuff at Lake Bonneville. Here's someone having a go on a dirt bike. Let's go over and say hello. Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Have you had a go yet?
Yeah, had one.
Uh-huh. What did you do?
I was just kind of sorting out the track and used to the course and stuff like that. Got 103 miles an hour.
Uh-huh. What are you hoping to get?
110.
110. You'd be pleased with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy with that.
Yeah. Any problems at all?
Well, actually, I had cowlings on the front for the radiator, and I took those off, so I know they were sucking a lot of wind.
Ah, yeah.
When I went through the traps, I chopped the throttle and got a little bit of a speed wobble. So
right.
when I go through the traps, I'm just going to ease off on the throttle and not just cut it like I did the first time. Other than that, everything's going fine.
Looks like he's geared it for about 150 miles an hour. He's having a bit of trouble getting off the line, but there he goes. Just about everyone was having a go. This fellow had ridden in from Salt Lake City on his red BMW. He took the panniers off, and there he goes, off up the track. Motorcycling doesn't get any blander than that. I was half expecting to see these Goldwings having a go. Americans just love them. Look at the furniture on that. They'd be fun. This Hayabusa was interesting. It's the sort of bike you'd naturally assume you'd want to have a go at high speed runs on. The fellow pointed out that there's a sequence of licensing that competitors have to go through. How's it going?
Going real well. I've already topped out for the 150 club, so had to go down and get some SCTA numbers.
What happens when you get... What did you do?
I joined the 150 club, and your lid is 160.
What does that mean?
You can't go any faster than 160.
I see.
Otherwise you need licensing for it.
I see. So what do you need to do to go faster then?
What you've got to do is get your SCTA number, and then get re-inspected with under SCTA rules, and then you start moving up and licensing from there.
And what will they want for you to do more than 160 on the Hayabusa?
Well, first I've got to go back and get the license for the 125.
Yeah.
And then it's, from what I understand, then it's 150, 175, and then 200. So that's what I'm going for.
So what did you do? You got to 150 and backed off, or what?
159, then change. So that's what I topped off at.
Did it have more in it?
Plenty.
Plenty. What are you hoping to get?
I'm going for 200.
You're going for 200. Is it stock?
What's that?
Is it stock?
Does it start?
Is it stock? Standard, sorry.
I've changed out the computer in it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got a power commander computer and a Yoshimura exhaust. Other than that, it's stock. Where the handlebars are. Beautiful old panhead.
That was my secret now.
Yeah, right.
just old 50 Pan Am.
What are you having clutch trouble there?
Yeah, I blew a tranny. The transmission, yesterday's transmission is on the table over there.
Did you get a speed run out of it?
Oh yeah, I got, and this year was the first year. We got 114.5.
Yeah.
And which qualified me for my licensing. And then we went for the second run, and I broached third gear, which tore the transmission in about 5 pieces.
So 114. Were you happy with that, or you?
For first run.
For a first run.
Yeah, because they don't want you to go over 130. They want you to keep it between 100 and 130 for your first run. To qualify you, make sure your licensing is okay, and then they let you go up from there. So
yeah,
that's that. We broke. So we had another tranny with us, and today it's all hustling, and we stripped a stud in the bottom of the tranny, so we're in the town to get a helicoil or a bigger stud. And
are you going to have another run?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're here for the next couple of days, so.
Righto.
And they'll let me out there as soon as I get it fixed. They'll let me go again. So I'm planning on it.
So what do you think it's capable of?
I'm hoping it's capable of 175.
Without a fairing?
Without a fairing. We crunched the numbers and our gearing and our ratios. If it should pull it, and yesterday it had no problems. You know, with the tall gearing we got in it, had no problems getting there. So if we keep a tranny together, we'll be good.
There were lots of Harleys at Bonneville, as you'd expect. This nice 750 side valves, the sort of thing you see racing at Broadford in Victoria in the historic racing. Not a bad looking Buell here. I didn't get to find out how it went. How have the Buells been going?
I'm sorry?
How are the Buells going?
Well,
could be better. I got the feeling this fellow really didn't feel like being interviewed. He'd just stripped a thread, something we've all done, and he's just reached the point where he just was thinking that motorbikes were real crap. Anyway, I'll see you folks.